The passage chosen for today's devotion from Bible is Luke, chapter 1, verses 18 to 25. Good news is not always immediately believable, as Abraham and Sarah had found. So now does Zechariah. Even for this godly priest, the appearance of an angel and the news that he will have a son is too much. Not many angels are named in the Bible. Gabriel is one. Zechariah would have been familiar with the book of Daniel, where Gabriel uses the same phrase as he uses here, the appointed time, in an interpretation of a vision concerning the end and God's final victory. The significance would not have been lost on Zechariah. As Luke relates these incidents, he wants us to understand the joined-up nature of God's plans. God's faithfulness is seen at the personal level. They will have a child, and at the overarching level, the Savior of the world is coming. The message from Gabriel does not seem to have convinced Zechariah. He may have to go through a difficult period of silence, probably a confirmatory sign rather than a punishment, but he will still be the father of the forerunner. Doubts and questions are not the end of the story. We too may have doubts and questions, but that does not mean that God will not work in us and through us. Elizabeth, and no doubt Zechariah with her, rejoices in all that God has done for her, but the rejoicing has more to it than that. In Elizabeth's words, there are echoes of other childless women whose sons were key in God's plan: Sarah, Rachel and Hannah. Zechariah and Elizabeth are already aware that their son will have massive significance for the future of Israel. Dare we believe that God is still at work, fulfilling his purposes in unexpected ways and through unlikely people? Recall points where God has shown his faithfulness to you. Give him thanks and praise and rejoice in his faithfulness in redeeming the world. Let that give you confidence.